Hi, welcome to Creative Crusade. This is the week 5, I believe, the ARMS topic results. So I used the Dynamic Anatomy book for this, and it helped so much. Especially like this book, it's so good just for the reference photos. This is like when I sort of started the topic or whatever. The arms look okay. I didn't really understand where everything was. I don't fully understand where everything is now, but I understand it better. Here's some more. These are the reference photos. Well, I used these reference photos for these drawings. They helped so much. And this is the last things I came up with. All of these were drawn with reference photo except for this one, and I thought it looked alright. Pretty good for my level anyway. That looks kind of weird. But I think I have the main ideas of where the main muscle masses go now. I'm by no means perfect or anything, but I'm a lot better than I was. I hit record, right? Good. That would have sucked. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I draw it now, or draw out the muscles based on what I've learned. I got a new iPad recently, and I'm going to be using Procreate to show you how I draw, just because I can record easier and show you up close and in person what's going on. Alright, so I start with getting where I'm going to have my arm, of course, so I draw out the chest. Just something fast, nothing pretty. Drawing a circle for where the arm will start. Have to go back in space a little. This is just getting the shape in of where my arm's going to be. And I always add a circle here. I always add a circle right here just to represent like kind of the shoulder muscle mass. And also try to add in a elbow, like little box there or something, because that really helps decide where the muscles will go. Just a little circle will do. Okay, now with the second pass, I start with the pec kind of. This is just so I can know where the shoulder connects, because it kind of goes like that. And the shoulders connect like that. Something like that, more or less. If you want to go into further detail, there's another muscle, kind of like this, right here. Another shoulder muscle, that is. And from here, the bicep starts from under there and goes like basically all the way down. Kind of ends right there, but it's thinner on the way down. So I'll draw in a circle, represent it, and then just kind of refine it. And then you have the back side of your arm, right? So it's just the triceps, and there's two. If you look at this, you can see. If you look in Dynamic Anatomy, you can see really good references of how the arm looks, or you can just look at a real reference of a real arm. But I think this is better for knowing the muscle structure, because he draws out the muscles instead of just showing you with the skin on top. So there's those back muscles, so you can only see one from this position, but I'm going to draw another circle. They only go about halfway down. So that represents that back muscle. And then now, this is where you decide, or I should have decided this earlier, but you have the hand. The hand position really helps decide where the muscles go. So from the elbow to the pinky, that's where part of the human bone goes, and then there's like the other one which goes to the thumb, because your arm has two bones in it. So I just do that to kind of represent those bones. And then from these bones, is where I add on the muscle on top. So again, looking at these pictures, I can decide where the muscles go. So from here, there's two muscles, and then there's another muscle kind of under. This is the main muscle masses, not every muscle ever. And so from about here, just drawing a circle to represent it. It also connects right from there. That's where it connects to. It connects in between the bicep and tricep. I'm just drawing some circles. And it also likes to lead down to the thumb, which you can see in this one. And there's another one that goes right near it, so I'll draw another circle. This one just goes on top. And then there's another one which you can't really see. That goes on the other side of the elbow, kinda. It just goes underneath it and connects under to your wrist. So let's draw another circle, so in case you could see it, something like that. So that's kind of rough. So let's try to refine that a little more. And also the muscles aren't the right sizes yet or anything, so I can always enlarge those. Come in here on a new layer. Enlarge the muscles to my heart's content. This iPad is so much easier, because of course it is, but like digital art is so much easier, although you don't get that awesome physical result at the end. Yeah, I'm still having trouble with these forearm muscles, but I'm getting better at it. More practice, of course. So it looks something like that. In the end result, and that's how I draw arms. Well, that's front view. I could do another back view. The back view is a little bit more tricky just because I haven't drawn it as much. So let's draw a back view. Not necessarily of the same arm, but just back view of a arm. Have the hand go up like that. Oh, another thing to note is the flat part of your wrist always stays in a line with your forearm. So when you turn your hand, the flat side always stays that way. It's what I learned from Dynamic Anatomy. And it helps a lot with deciding the muscle structure. So I always draw on the shoulders first. Can't see the pecs from here. Something like that. That's kind of weird. Now the back muscles you're going to see more of. It goes about halfway. You also have this kind of weird shape, which you can see in here. Kind of like circular and then just goes straight down. So, see the other one. Something like that. And then get the bicep in there. And the forearm muscles, drawing that elbow. So here's my pinky, so there. Remembering that comes in from between there. Down to the thumb. The one starts off here, goes straight up there. And you will see the bottom meaty part of your hand or arm this time, so and it starts on about this side. So draw a circle to represent that. There we go. Now we can refine that further and enlarge the muscles as deemed necessary. Stomach gurgle. It's kind of hard to see. That this resolution should have made it bigger, as then I should have drawn it larger. Let's turn off those other layers. So you can kind of see, I still have a lot of trouble with the back view, but the front view I think looks good. And that's basically how I draw arms now, and I will obviously improve in the future, and maybe eventually do another video on my improvements on arms. So thanks for watching, see you later.